Now, this is only for us, this service, and I've been kind of thinking about this for the last, honestly for a couple months, but knowing that we needed to kind of get here. Do me a favor, if this is your normal service, if you're normally here at the 9:30, raise your hand. Let me just see, okay? Put them down. Typically, what a rule of thumb is, as far as like church attendance and church kind of service planning, is an 80% kind of target that once you consistently are hitting 80% at a service, you need to do something different. We're kind of hitting those thresholds. Well, kind of for most of the last 5.5 months, this service, by the way, when Joanna came in, I'm just like, there's just this great momentum and vibe in the room right now at this hour in particular. And part of it is the very missional thing of seeing people, these young adults say, Jesus is who I'm about, I want to follow him. That's a key piece. This is actually one of those days I didn't even need to come up. Everything's already happened. Everything's so good. And what a great service. But yet, here's the thing, is that we have not only been hitting that 80%, but we've crested over into 90. There are very few chairs available right now. And you knew that if you came in today at 9:32. That's how it was, and it's kind of been a trend now for a few weeks in particular, which is awesome. Think of the bad problems we could have in our lives, okay? This is a good problem. But I want to say this. Here's what I want to draw this all to. I want you to consider thinking about attending consistently a different service. And here's why. Not because I'm heavy-handed and I want to go, here, let's take a really good thing and blow it up. Not that at all. Here's what I want. We want to be a people who consistently have the confidence that when we bring a guest, when we bring a friend with us, they actually can sit down. We call it best seats at best services. And our 9:30 service is a great, great service for a host of reasons to invite a friend to. And when they come, we want them to have a place to sit. So here's what I want you to do. This is all I want you to just ask this question this week. There's a lot of you that this 9:30 hour, I'm looking down at our high school students, a lot of you guys are at Crave first hour and you're here. Others might come because you have a middle school student and you're coming for that for next hour. I'm not at all saying that you're coming to this service for any other than a great reason. But if you have the flexibility to potentially go at 8 o'clock, which actually just means you're going to get a lot of coffee before you show up, and then you're going to have the rest of your day. Or if you want to go get brunch and come at 11:15, I would ask you to consider just making that move. And some of us would go, well, Todd, I'm going to miss my friends. That's when we come at this service. Have them come with you. It'll be great, okay? But here's the thing. I really want you to hear my heart behind it. I love this. I could sit at these 90% thresholds and above. We could have standing room, which would be great for everybody except for standing. But our goal is we want to continue to create spaces for people to come and see what God's doing at Trinity Church. And that's the way we're going to get to do it. So just do that. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to commit to something. And I'm not even going to do like heads up, 7 up. If you would take seriously just even praying about the idea of consistently attending one of our 2 other services, would you just raise your hand? You're not committing to it. You're just going to pray about it. You're going to have a conversation with a spouse and say, I'm going to consider, could we potentially push to a different service to create best seats at best services? Don't have the conversation now. I hear a lot of murmuring, okay, but have it later on. All right, let's dive in. You guys are great. Thank you for being so good. So